you could hear me. It's my first time being live in like 2 weeks, maybe something like that. So hopefully the mic and everything is good. I am back from Miami. A little tired. We didn't get home till like 2 a.m. I woke up about 8 a.m. because my mom was leaving my house. But you guys should be able to hear me. Black Jedi, good morning. Yes, I did think, don't bluff us, Cody. We're family now. So I did think you were in Miami, but you weren't. A lot of people came up to me with their names, but they didn't come up to me with their usernames. So I didn't actually know who they were based on like conversations in YouTube chat, as well as like Discord and stuff like that. Frederick, that was wild. It was definitely a good time. Yes, hit the like button. That would be great. I mean, just going to make sure you guys could hear me well. Okay, 5 Awesome. Yeah, it was a good time. It took a bit out of me, and I got to go onto another plane and travel for another week tomorrow. And then I get back again, and I'm gone for another week to St. Lucia. So it's a little bit of a... It's a little bit of travel for a couple weeks. Nico, good morning. Christopher, good morning. I thought it was funny that Bogdan was sitting right next to Robert in the audience and did not realize it was Robert until the end. So I did end up seeing Robert when I was walking up to my seat, and because we were in the front row, Ubiquiti had, I think, the first 2 rows blocked off for like creators and other people, as well as Robert. I didn't realize at first, but then I stood up because I went to talk to a couple people. I think it was Tom, like UI Tom, and then I saw Robert sitting there. I was going to introduce myself there, but I'm like, nah, I should wait till after his keynote. Do not expect us to say anything about hardware. Yeah, so we won't be talking about any NDA type stuff. It's going to be more of a general overview, just because that's what I could do. You can go see, I think Bogdan posted a recap video. Somebody else did too. I think it was Jesse from Tab Geeks. I won't be doing a recap video because I only took like 5 pictures. I was very busy talking to people, walking around the floor. Chantel might have got some stuff on GoPro. I'm sure she did. So she may be able to post something on her page, and I'll link that out onto Twitter and stuff like that when it comes out. Cool. Koala, good morning. Michael, good morning. Tech Jones 5x5. Rob, how's it going? I thought you were going to be gone longer. So we were there. We were downtown Miami for 2 days, and then we were in the Keys for like 4 days or something like that. It was fun. I'm a little bit burnt, but yeah, it was good. Yesterday was a really hot day. So yesterday we had to fly out at like 8 p.m. or 9 p.m. So we ended up waking up super early because we were staying in Key Largo. We drove all the way to Key West, which is 2 hours, and then we drove back to Miami, which is 3.5. Greg, good morning. How's it going? Robert, a man of the people. Rich, good morning. Mark, Joe, good morning. Vasil, good morning. Yeah, it was a really good conference. We'll kind of talk about some of the stuff. So I have a Pro XG24 PoE switch. My question is, do you think they will come out with a new gateway? They already have a gateway. Oh, right now the only thing is enterprise. I'm not 100% sure. You're going to just have to be on the lookout for that. A silly question, but what exactly does the SFP wizard do? Where is it? I thought I had it beside me. So it just copies SFP profiles. So say you buy a very expensive Cisco SFP and you don't want to buy, and say you have 10 of those that you need to put in. Well, instead of that, you could get another off-brand, cheaper SFP and copy the profile, because some vendors lock in that profile to their switches. Jim, how's it going? Scott, how's it going? Charles, how's it going? Yeah, it could be used to copy profiles, and they actually do a couple different testing things. I don't even know if I have any pictures on Twitter. Let me see. Twitter.com. My voice feels a little weird right now. Oh, God. The picture I took with Robert, I'm not even smiling in it. Ugh. I need to smile more. I need to get to the gym and do some running. By the time, yeah, we'll figure that. Oh, I did. I took a couple. So this, I forget his name, to be honest with you, but he lives in my area. He's in Toronto area. Bogdan, of course. Him and I met up. Was I drinking? What was I drinking there? Diet Coke. Diet Coke. No drinks on the day of the Ubiquiti World Conference. I don't know if I took a picture with these guys separately. Anyway, this is Frank and Will. You guys probably noticed them. I didn't realize how freaking tall these guys were. These two are huge. They're like 6'5" or something like that. And then you could see me standing beside Robert, not even a smile on my face. There are pictures with me smiling. I still haven't got it yet, but it's pretty interesting. So I could go down the line. I don't know whose name I guess it doesn't matter. I'm not going to name the Ubiquiti employees, but we have Bogdan. We have the hookup. We have, oh God, Oleg. This is from People Systems. He does more just like, oh, was that Mocha? Oh God. He does more, he's not like, he does videography for different integrators and stuff like that. Frank, we have Tom, we have Robert, myself, we have Will, we have Jesse. Don't know their names off the top of my head, but they're from Yes Techie, and they do really good installations. And they did a video with Jesse for this place in California, and I'll link it after. And then we have Monty, and then we have a couple Ubiquiti employees there. So that was cool. That was my first time actually meeting Robert. Super nice. We were up there with him for maybe about 20 minutes, and I was asking some questions. Tom was asking some questions, and I think the hookup asked a few. I'm pretty excited where things are going to be going. Nobody even knows about the stuff we talked about in the conference there. So that was really cool being able to meet him. Hello from the airport. Have a safe trip back to Dominican. As a person that works for ISPs, that thing is going to be right. Yes. Kevin, it is snowing here as well. So we left Miami and it was like 30 degrees out, and now we're back in Canada and it's snowing, which is kind of crap. Colin, how's it going? I can't share any info on anything unreleased, unfortunately. When copying and applying the SFP profiles, does it turn the SFP into an OEM or does it read as such? I think that I'm not 100% sure on. I don't fish. I would feel bad for the fish. I'd actually feel bad for like the worm or the bait or anything like that I'd put on. So I don't fish. We saw a lot of people fishing when we were heading down to Key West though. Go Dodgers. Oh, I don't really watch sports, but I guess you're talking about the baseball team. My brother's a huge sports fan. Toronto couldn't pull through. Do you know if the PDU Europe version? I'm not sure about the PDU. I'm not how they're going to be doing that, if they're going to do that. I know the UPSs they've been releasing, though. There was well, I'll talk about that. That's coming next. There was videos with White Claws, but that wasn't actually at the conference. That was the night before the conference. You know what? The SMP Wizard, it was reading the RJ45 module that I put in it, but it shows on their website that it doesn't work. So I don't know. I'm not sure when they're going to start releasing stuff. It's going to be like that was shown at UWC. There could be stuff coming out by the end of the year, but it's probably going to be more so next year. Where was that alien question? I just saw that. Where the heck is it? Fishing, go Dodgers. Oh, when will they start releasing? Oh, that was I swear I saw a video about Alien, Amplify Alien. Am I going blind here? Maybe I didn't. What happened with the interview, Cody? Extremely short. So I don't really like being in. I don't really like being on cameras at all, and that's the only questions they asked me. So. I don't know. It was short. I probably mentioned it to them that I don't really like being on cameras. And yeah. So I watched a couple of the other people's. I'm like, wow, they're way longer. Tom is really good on video. He could talk. He's great on video. For me, I'm extremely bad on it. So speaking about that, we did this thing right here, which is where I had White Claws. Or we had a White Claw each. So Tom and I, we had this mic here pointed down, but Tom and I both had clip-on mics as well. I guess somebody burped, or there were a couple burps. I don't think it was me because I was talking during the time, and it was kind of funny. But this video, somebody said, "Oh, Cody looks really uncomfortable." I am. I don't like being on video, even though I'm on video right now. And then at that point of night, I was up for over 24 hours. This was like near midnight that we were doing this, so I'm up almost 24 hours, and then we did this for like I don't know, about an hour, and we hung out for a bit, and then people were bugging me to go out and get dinner with them. So it was a very long day. Very, very long day. But yeah, somebody in the comments said final burp count. I don't even know what it was. Oh, it's right here. Is there a new Alien coming out? I saw a white one in another video. That would, if I think it's on an Alien, it's on an Amplify Alien. That's all I could say. Thoughts on Starlink installation for business? If it's the only option, for sure, I think Starlink is great for backup, and we use it all the time. It seems a bunch of creators shared products, pictures of unreleased products. So what we got, like before we actually went down, we couldn't record anything. We couldn't take pictures. When we got there, it was a little bit different because the majority of stuff there, people had already seen, like at Cedia and other things like that. I just didn't take pictures because I was talking to people, and I kind of wanted to live more in the moment than going around with the camera and filming stuff. Unify identity setup question, using Google and Microsoft nonprofit getting unable to, that I'm not too sure, to be honest with you. You would maybe post it in the community or on my Discord. Anything we might want to hold off on getting? Well, that would be giving stuff away, and I can't do that, unfortunately. I wish I could tell you guys everything that went on there, because there is some really cool things coming out in the future. Like Robert's keynote was about, I'd say about 40 minutes, something like that, and pretty much everything he was talking about was new. So we're going to see new stuff from the hardware side. We're also going to see new stuff on the software side. And then apart from that, apart from the keynote, the questions that I asked him, we're going to be seeing a lot of cooler stuff come out in the future. I wish Ubiquiti would come out with a budget camera like the old G3 Instant, which is only $40. Sometimes I want a camera for something that's not really important. I don't want to spend. Yeah, true. I get it. Yeah. What's going on with the Amplify Alien? I don't know if they're going to do a new Amplify line, or Amplify Alien line. That they haven't even touched that lineup for a very long time. IEC or EIC sockets. Okay, gotcha. Abdul, how's it going? Good to see you. That burp. Yeah, I don't know who that burp was. That was huge. We could listen to it. It was kind of funny. I don't know if I'll get who posted that video. Oh, that was Unified IT. YouTube.com. That was a huge belch. I don't know. It could have been Tom. It might have been Tom. I don't know, because we were both mic'd up, and I don't think any of the guys in the back had mics. But it could have picked up from the other one. Let's see. Oh, yeah, and there's this new like collaborator thing, which is kind of interesting. I don't know how this works, but you could see there's this little collaborator icon here. Yeah, I do look uncomfortable. Damn. And it shares all the people who were with it. How do I get to the burp? I think this is actually it, because let me click on it. Oh, my speakers aren't going to work. I'm not going to be able to hear it. I'll just post this video in chat if you guys want to go listen to the interview, and then you could see, you'll be able to see, like, there's a timestamp of people doing that. I didn't watch the full interview. I don't want to. I don't want to see how uncomfortable I was and me tripping over my words. So when I do my YouTube, or do the actual videos for YouTube, I trip over my words all the time, and then I cut, right? So being like, it was more like a live environment, and I was just talking to them, but yeah, it was different. I guess I just need to do more of them to kind of get used to it. What is the difference between PDU and a UPS? Well, the one doesn't have a battery, so which you said UPS has battery, but what exactly does the PDU do? So the PDU, you could actually physically, whoops, let me just pause this. You could physically, or not physically, virtually, you could click on each outlet and you could power cycle it. So the PDU is managed, whereas their UPSs currently are not managed. When you get more into they're coming out with new UPSs, it will be managed. I'm not sure where UWC 2026 will be. I hope they do one in Toronto. I think that would be really cool. And I'd go to the Toronto one, and I'd still go to wherever they're doing in the US. Orlando would be nice. I would say Chicago, but I think Chicago is like a little a little nuts right now because they did one in Chicago last year, and I didn't mind the city. I thought it was nice, but we were only there for like a day and a half. I didn't see the new racks in person, and I didn't. We'll look at that in a minute. I didn't even realize that they came out with new style. I don't know if it's new style of racks, but I think it was like perforated between the instead of glass. Does the SOP programmer work on a DAC? I did get it to work on a DAC. So I had like 20. Well, we probably did. So before we went one, I didn't sleep. So we'll take that into account, and we'll say that. Yeah, we'll say that. But before we went to this interview thing, there was like a Ubiquiti like a creator get together with the Ubiquiti staff, and it was open bar. So I mean, yeah, probably more than one for sure. Probably not the best idea to do interviews after that. I did mention to them like we should have done like a something like a podcast or like what Monty and I did, a live stream together after UWC to talk about it. But whatever, it was fine. They had a camera guy there who was doing all their stuff. Have you implemented any solutions for powering a unified G6 instant? I have not, but I'm trying to think about who has. I'm not too sure on that. I wish they would come out with a solar power camera. I didn't get an answer about third-party monitoring, unfortunately, no. I barely even saw the show floor, like, at all. Maybe a little bit of the stuff. So I went there the night before. I saw another really cool device that wasn't on the show floor, which I can't talk to you guys about, obviously. But this thing, I think a lot of people are going to love it. It's not the craziest invention or product, but I think, yeah, everybody's going to love it. I'll just put it at that. I hope there comes a G6 Flex because I have I think I have 3 G5 Flexes on my house or a G3 Flex on my house. So I have one in the catio and then I have 2 on the sides of my house. And I love those cameras. Oh, they sold Amplify. Yes, I remember that. I saw it in Best Buy, not in Apple. Q1 and Q2 are going to be very exciting. Yes, I agree. Sean, good morning. How's it going? I've been hearing more and more about the push into the enterprise. Do you think residential small business is pretty much filled out, or are they any holes? Are there any holes in the small? So, I mean, door locks would be one of them. What else could be there? They had like a connect hole. If you watch this, I don't know. I think they might have taken the video down. This is a long time ago. But they were talking about like lighting, like PoE pot lights and stuff like that. I think that would be cool for a home environment. Need to do one in New York. I could drive to that one if they do. What'd you say? Oh, yeah, maybe I wouldn't want to drive to New York. We'd fly. How do the Unify speakers sound like? There wasn't any Unify speakers there. No, if you saw speakers in other people's videos, those weren't Ubiquiti speakers. Those were some other brand. I forget. You're probably talking about the white block speakers. I want them to do one in Austin, Texas, live music capital of the world. Yes, the barbecue is what I would love to go for down there. That would be amazing. I would assume the entry sensor is compatible with Home Assistant, but I don't know because I don't have it. And speaking of that, do they have it available in Canada? If they do, I'll just buy it. It's camera. It'd be under special devices. They don't have it. I'm gonna message them about that, see if they could send me some. I would need quite a few because I'd want to cover all of my windows on my main floor and basement. Basement doesn't really matter. And my doors and stuff like that. Go back to that screen. I want to find a darker screen. Where the heck would one be? .com. Oops. So, cloud gateways. There we go. Plus, it would be in my backyard, and I could show you all around. Yes, it would be a fun time to go there. We've always wanted to visit Texas. We just haven't. Is the doorbell light Ethernet connected or normal hardware? It's Ethernet connected. So I was supposed to have the doorbell light on Friday, but it got delayed. So there was some shipping issue or something like that. It got delayed. It won't be here till tomorrow, but I'm gone again tomorrow morning on another flight. So I won't be able to have that video to you till I'm going to end up filming it on Friday afternoon. So I'll probably push it to the Monday because on the Monday or on the Sunday we leave for another week for vacation. Did they give you a free item at the conference? They did. So we got a free t-shirt, we got a free sticker, and then we got the UDB. I don't have any of them. Oh, not the sector. So everyone got one of these, the UDB device bridge. So I had mine, I had my mom's, I had Chantel's, I had Jay's. So we had 4. And Jacob, you've probably seen him around. Anyway, Stewart Network Services. He was down there. I'm like, I don't need any of these. So I gave them all 4 of mine to him because he'll be using it at his farm for like Christmas lighting and stuff like that. So it worked out perfectly. I wasn't sure they were going to actually do anything, like give away anything, because the last couple of UWCs that I went to, when you first walk in through the scanning, they used to give you your t-shirt right away, and then you wait till the end to grab your device. Because a lot of people after like lunchtime, they kind of just scatter off and leave. So this time they waited until after the last person was speaking to actually put the things out. Yeah, the white speakers, those were something totally different. Those weren't Ubiquiti. Yeah, New York would be good. They'd have to do that in summer, or if they do it in Toronto, you could just come across, right? Needed emergency button for small business. I think that would be a good thing for sure if they had some sort of emergency button. I don't know where that would tie into. I guess that would tie into Superlink. I guess we would tie that into. They should work. We got it working with Homie today. Yep. I would assume they would. They did talk about some stuff about the 5G stuff. I can't talk about it, but look at Bogdan's video, or here, let me link those. Forget who else did recaps, because I don't even know what we were allowed to talk about, to be honest with you. Bogdan. Who else did one? Inside Wire will be doing one. Oh, here's Bogdan right here. UWC recap. Oh, you got 38,000 views. I should have done a recap video. Damn. Okay. That's Bogdan's. I forget who else did it. I think it was Jesse. Tab Geeks did it. Oh, no, he didn't. Oh, wait. Maybe he did. No, he just did a live stream. Oh, no, he did. He did one. Holy crap. Lots of people watch these. Damn, I should have done one. Holy moly. Yeah, so we saw that camera. Looking forward to the 4-lens camera now that I see you can move the cameras. Yeah, I didn't even see that, but the camera looks very, very nice. Okay, you have a photo of the speakers. You'll post it. Don't switch. Let me see. Where did you post that in? I forget what the speakers look like. They were just white speakers. I can't share anything on the enterprise or pretty much any roadmap just because they're all we couldn't talk about like the keynotes or anything like that. So yeah, we got a 2.5 gig switch at the London UWC. Yeah, that's what we got last year at the last Miami one. Do you fear of heights when installing ladders? I do not like being high on ladders, so I make Jay go do it. But yeah. I'll go on them, but I don't particularly like it. I do leave my HDR on, yes. Some people you don't need to. Yeah, so okay, so Bogdan's channel did show the 5G stuff. He probably just showed it. I doubt he really talked about it. I haven't watched his video yet. Oh yes, you have a video too. Hold on, let me see. I forget what was your channel name again? I followed it. Gosh, I can't find it. Well, I don't know how Ubiquiti, or not Ubiquiti. Oh yeah, there it is. Okay, here, let me. Oh, it's the same as your right here. I already subbed to you, but oh, here we go. You didn't take any video. Well, I'll just post it. I don't know. Here you go. There's another one for another Ubiquiti World Conference. There we go. Doorbell Lite is a joke. What's a joke about it? I would love if the floodlight would come out with an infrared light version. Yeah, that would be kind of cool. I wish the floodlight was a little bit bigger. Or sorry, more lumen to it, so it was a little bit brighter. Yeah, I posted yours. DJ, how's it going? Excited for the... Oh, I can't... I'm not sure what you're talking about. I did see quite a few people complaining about the doorbell light on Reddit. I'm going to keep my judgment for when I actually see it. It is a lot... Or, sorry, when I turn it on and I put it on my front door. It's a lot bigger than I was expecting, to be honest. The funny thing about the video recaps is they can't talk about any of the things people want to know, like hardware. Yeah. Oh, such a terrible cam. Okay, sorry, I saw that back. I'll let you know when I test it out. I haven't tested it at all. Like, I'll kind of see the difference between my Doorbell Lite and my G4 Doorbell Pro. But the thing you need to remember, the price point on this thing, right? Like, it's $99. Right? It's $99 compared to... that's a kit. Can you buy these solo? I don't know if you could just buy these solo. $379. So that's kind of something you have to be aware of. And then, you know, the G6 Pro entry is the next kind of level up. Under general. Okay, hold on a second. Oh, yeah, there it is. There it is. Let me just throw that here. Yeah, so these were the speakers. They're Bowers and Wilkins or something like that. They're nice looking speakers for sure. But those aren't Ubiquiti speakers. Didn't you video show the Unify Alien look like it? Yeah, so I did a video. It's in your video around 5-minute mark. I didn't do a video. I'm confused. Which video was that? Was it on another channel? Like, oh, maybe it's because of the... Oh, does this show up on my channel too? Hold on a sec. Like, I wonder if when I do collaborations, it actually shows up in my video feed. No, I don't even know. I did a video on Amplify Alien years ago, but yeah, nothing new, nothing recent. I won't comment on this comment at all. Okay, so King, you must have been there. Maybe you weren't. Maybe you saw some other stuff, but I'm not sure. Any idea when the Pro AV switches will be available in Canada? I have no idea when they're going to be released. I have no idea when they're coming to Canada or United States or anywhere in the world. I would say companies, what are business trends like lately? Are companies upgrading or cutting back? We have lots of work, so I would assume they're upgrading. But it all depends because typically within like the networking life cycle, it's about every 5 years that people upgrade. Z-Guy, good morning. Okay, your buddy has one. It's not the greatest. Okay, gotcha. Similar to the G3. I don't mind the G3 reader video on it, but I guess I get what you're saying. It's probably a little or a bit worse than the actual G4 doorbell. Yeah, the doorbell was crazy big. Like, I was thinking it was going to be, let me see, standard. And I'll end up buying one of these. I don't think I have one at home. Just to kind of compare the sizes. So I was thinking it was going to be like... I don't know. Can I bring that up? Oh, I don't want to bring Amazon up. God, why does it show my address? And of course, the other links, okay, let me... Bills. Oh, gosh. Let me just copy this. Let me just take a screenshot. Okay. So I was thinking more of a doorbell like this. I know you guys you don't know what the size is for this. You wouldn't be able to tell. But it's just like your traditional doorbell, which is like, what, an inch or something like that? And that's kind of what I was thinking, maybe a little bit bigger because it has the camera on it. Yeah, so it's crazy how big it is. But we'll see how big it is compared to the G4 Doorbell Pro. It's calling me. Just give me a sec here, guys. I got to check on something. Make sure this guy's camera's up because he's calling me. How do I do this? Select all. Just make sure they're up. Oh yeah, his cameras are up. Okay. I'll text him later. The doorbell light is a good entry level, but a Wi-Fi one would be better. Yeah, I'm not too sure what they're gonna do with if they're gonna do wireless ones or not. I see, and that's I didn't touch. I should have tried clicking it because what else is satisfying? They have the request to exit button and unify access, and that is really satisfying. $40 instant has a better camera. Well, the $40 yeah. I mean, I don't know. I don't know where to go with that. Hey, Seth, which video are you talking about? Because I have no idea which video you're talking about. Probably Bogdan's video. Okay. Let me take a look. I have no clue. Bogdan, this video. 5 minutes. Bogdan, where the heck is he? I'm gonna turn the volume off. What time does he say? 5:50. Like this? Is that what you're talking about? Oh, that thing. That's probably what you're talking about. Well, I can't talk about it anyway, but I could tell you it's on an Amplify Alien. That's yeah. It's on an Amplify Alien. Yeah, no worries, no worries. I did post Bogdan's video in the chat anyway. But that's on Amplify Alien. Yes, smash the like button if you guys want. It would be great. We're at 29 likes and 138 people here. So what's the final destination for the 42U rack? Well, I'm not sure yet. I'm not too sure. We'll probably bring it to a build. We are building out actually this, we're going to be building out a plastic surgery clinic thing when I get back. So we'll probably start the build in December. I'm hoping that I could film it because it's going to be 100 and something it's not a crazy install. 100 and something cables, maybe 10 cameras. I think it was about 10 doors. Wi-Fi, I think we have about 10 access points. So that it may go there. I'm not too sure. Any NDA videos coming this week? No NDA videos coming this week. No. Yeah, it was great to meet Robert, actually, finally, after all these years. He was very, very nice. If you've ever seen any of Robert's keynotes, he's just very, I wouldn't say formal. He's informal, but like he loves his product and loves his business. It's not like going to a sales pitch, which I like to see. On a new home construction build, should my contractors just put a gang box with an ether line for anywhere we want to put Ubiquiti? Yeah. Yep, I would. I would pre-wire it for more than not enough, because wiring after the fact is just a pain. Yeah, I've said no. We were supposed to quote a job for this factory, and it had like 250 APs or something like that. And Jay and I, it's only Jay and I, so I'm like, no, we can't do it. We don't have the manpower to do it. Because if we did that job, we'd just be focusing on that for like 2 months or a month, and then I couldn't do any other work. Companies I work with, life cycle range 3 to 7, depending on the company. Yep. Let me just text this person quickly. I just want to see what they needed. They might need footage or something like that. Okay, just in a live stream. What's up? Oops. Was that the right number? Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, that was it. Let's see. We need Wi-Fi versions of the doorbell. Not everyone can pass Cat 6. Yeah, passing Cat 6 to the door entrance is pretty difficult. I had to cut a hole in my wall. We had to drill down through the 2x4. Luckily, my basement's open. I just posted pics of the doorbell compared to my hand. Okay, let me see. Oh yeah. Okay, here we go. So that is, I mean, it's fairly big. G6 entry. That's going to be interesting on the front, because I'm going to end up I'm going to put this one on my door. That will be the final destination of the doorbell that I put on there. I'll end up giving my dad probably this one right here. Because he needs some new one. I forget what he has up on his. I think it's like a Google Nest or something like that. Oh God, where are we? about as tall as a cell phone, yes. When it comes to cameras, I would like to see a simple G4 replacement. Yeah, it would be nice. Yeah, we're going to take a look at... Kyle, how's it going? I'm going to take a look at the new... Is it like a new rack, or is it just... What am I doing here? Or is it just like the perforated? Oh, it is. Okay, so it's just perforated, though. So this one's 1100. Oh, you could get 2 styles. Wait, hold on. Oh, it's wider. Ah, or it's deeper. Interesting. Hmm. I'm muted. Sorry, guys. I'm muted. I was muted and I was just talking. Oh, my God. I don't have notifications on Discord either. Maybe during my live streams, I should turn my... Sorry about that. Oh, my God. What was I just talking about? Now I'm going to have to go back. Okay, tempered glass. I think they had tempered glass before. Like, I think that's the door that... Or the one I have. I'm going to say good morning to... Or good evening to Inside Wire again. He brought me chocolate. It was great. I'm still starting to eat it. Would Ubiquiti sort out the stock issues? That should be coming to the end, but I think it's better than it has before. Speaking about stock issues, like actual stocks, I'm not a financial advisor. Something happened with it. It kind of dipped down, even though Ubiquiti had a good or the last quarter, the stocks were up. So I hope it goes back up. I'm installing the Unified G4 Doorbell Pro. I have the normal one with the transformer. You're going to be fine. That's what I was just saying. It's sold out, but it's not discontinued. So you're going to be good. You're going to be good. Tundle, good evening. How's it going? Or good morning. Can you incorporate the PoE chime into Axis? Yes, you can. Yeah. When's the next collab with Monty? That's a good question. We should figure it out because it would have to be within the month. Monty paid for StreamYard or something like that. He didn't mean to. It just went through. And I think he has a month to use it. Any update cell phone modem that would replace the UM? I'm not too sure. Or they did show some stuff there that you may want to wait on. You may want to wait a little bit on. And I'm sure that down below, a lot of people are saying that I was muted. I'm just trying to get caught up, get caught up on these. I think it would be interesting to see how to cut your stuff into stores to run wire through existing walls and the tools. So, what are we doing? We have quite a few access jobs coming up. I'm sure we could do a video on tools and how we cut it in. Really, we just use a Dremel to cut the door strikes. Monty, DM me all the NDA stuff. Cody is acting brand new with us now. Oh God. Okay, the glass door. I use Flat Cat 6. I don't use Flat Cat 6. I never have, actually. There's a new 12U? No way. Wait. Oh, yeah, 12U. 12U. They had 12Us before, didn't they? Oh, they have a bunch of racks. Where would the 12U be? This 12U was there before, though, or am I wrong? No, whatever. I really hope, I would like them to come out with like a 25U variant with casters on it. Yeah, mute. Okay, we're gonna pass all the muted. No audio, no audio. How I bought the doorbell light probably replace it later with the G6 entry. Yeah, I mean the doorbell light it's not crazy pricey, but I get it if you're just getting into it and you don't like the quality. Yeah, that's a reason to complain. How many of those racks are you installing in your basement? None. I only have one, and I'm not even going to be installing. We have to actually carry it up. Okay. We're all over the mute. Let's see. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. The delay is real. Blah blah blah. I don't have notifications on like literally anything, and Cyberdog was pinging me on Discord, so I probably should have that. You missed. Oh, sorry, the laptop. So the laptop I have is a Lenovo, but I don't know the model. It was just some cheap laptop that I bought from Canada Computers, just for me to take on site because I drop my laptop all the time. If I did miss any questions when I was muted, just repost it and you'll be good, and I'll try to answer it. Do you know when they'll release fabrics? I can't talk about that, and I'm not too sure. Yeah, I'm not too sure about that. He does not have Cat 6 to his doorbell. Crap, that is a good... that is a good thing. Well, okay, so where his door is, it's actually right off his garage. His garage is unfinished. We could always drill through the side, and we could put the doorbell on that angled mount. I forgot about that. He does have... If not, I'll just give him one of the Wi-Fi ones. It doesn't really matter. Do I have any other pictures here? No, that's it. I literally took no pictures. No pictures at all. We did this. Actually, I should post this in the chat. Well, I'll post this in the chat. I only talk for like 10 seconds, but this had a bunch of a bunch of the creators. I didn't know who this one person was. Yeah, Fabrics, I can't talk about it. It was part of the keynote. I don't know who this guy is, unless you guys know. Oh, my camera's gone. Hold on. It'll come back. I'm trying to find him. Not this guy. Oh, that okay. Anthony, Anton, and Vladimir. That's okay. These guys are from Yes Techie. Oops, that's Jesse. Oh no, that's Vladimir. Okay. So they're from Yes Techie, but this person, do you guys know who he is? Does he have a YouTube channel or something like that? Or does he do, if anybody knows, does he do like, I don't know, maybe he has a blog or something like that? I'm not too sure. I haven't actually listened to this full thing, so maybe I'll go ahead and listen. These things behind me were really cool. So you could see these entry, that's how we scanned to get in and get our stickers. So what this was Unify Access Kiosk. And I think it's out now. It might be in early access still. But what these are behind it, this is an iPad, and then you scan your QR code, and there's some sort of printer behind there, maybe your brother or something like that, and then it pushes out your little name tag. So it worked really, really well for that event. Frederick, thank you for the $10. I was going to get you a beer at UWC, but if I do, you could get more. Thank you very much. I do appreciate it. It was, yeah. Miami's very expensive. So is the Keys, though. Both of them are pretty expensive. Cody was I know I'm terrible at interviews. I hate being on camera. Hold on, let's see how short it actually was. From 24 to okay, it was about a minute. It was a I'm just getting over a cold too. I was the shortest. Holy crap. Tom talked for about 5 minutes. Ogden was about 3, I guess. Where's Monty sitting here? Monty was, yeah, you were quite a while too. They only asked me a few questions, so I don't know. I don't know what else to do. And it was just kind of it was kind of winging it. That's what we did. That's what he wanted it to be more natural, so that's all it went. That's how natural it is for me. Is there anything about new access things that definitely do not exist yet? Yes, there is. No, I know his is, or is no, hold on. He not this guy, not the guy on the right. This guy right here. Nathaniel Galuzzo. If you watch this, I'm sorry if I butchered your name. Is he from People System? I don't think he is. I think it's this guy and then it's Oleg, who are from People System. How was the Sony case? The Sony case was interesting. Yeah, it was pretty cool. The Sony case, actually, it should be on here. Case studies. I'm pretty sure it's under here. Right here, Sony Sports. So they did a case, if you guys want to read up on that. Somebody did a keynote about this, which was kind of cool. I wonder if the display on the G6 Doorbell Pro will be useful if you don't run Access. I'm not too sure. I think it's really more for Access, like a little integrated directory system, right? Let me see. I'll try to find your front door. Hopefully there's no address. I won't show it if there is. Which is... Oh, I don't... Is this your finger? No, that's the interface. It probably won't show up on mine because I'm Canadian. I don't see anything here. I see Monty. I see me using the same picture that I use in everyone. Unless that's your finger there, but that's the interface. That's Alex Lowe. When is Chantel posting her Miami footage? So I just actually transferred all the Miami footage to her NAS. She'll end up probably working on it this week, I would assume, while I'm away. I hate winging it. I need to know the questions first. So I knew a couple of the first question I knew, and then Oleg's just wing it, and that's what we did. And that was pretty much like the interview with Tom, Tom and myself. Oh, you're Canadian too. Weird. Yeah, it's not showing up. I don't know why. Can you speak on Superlink LTE? Is there Superlink LTE? If there was there, I don't remember hearing about that. Any updates on talk? There was no shown talk. There was nothing shown about talk in anybody's keynotes. I can tell you, just wait on talk. That's where I'll put it. That's all I'll say about that. But there was nothing actually shown like in anybody's talk. Any ideas when the white doorbell will be shipping to Canada? I thought they said like next year or something like that. Store. Crap. The white doorbell does look nice though, doesn't it? Q4. So who knows? Q4. I mean, that could be any time. I do like that. Darn. I'm probably getting the black one, I would assume. Is the white one available in the States? It is. Oh, I hope they ship me a white. Monty, what doorbell color did you get if you're still here? Yeah, I'm not familiar with him, so I'm not too sure. I'll look him up after to see who he is. Bone and Joint. Yes, Bone and Joint was good as well. Where the heck is... Oh, I put it away. Case studies. Bone and Joint. So my buddy Jacob actually did quite a lot. I mean, he did a lot of the work there. So yeah, it went from, can I zoom in? Oh wait, hold on a second. Oh, they didn't show the before picture. Damn it. That would have been good if they would have shown the before pictures. Oh, is that how they did it? Oh, they got a lot of patch cables and just couplers at the back. Interesting. I don't know if that's before or after. But this was a great presentation. It would be nice if they actually posted the video on those for the case notes. I don't know. They should be able to. It was really interesting. I was supposed to go down there and do that. And we just couldn't figure it out with work visas and stuff. Oh, you got black. Oh, okay, darn. The white one does look nice. Right now I think I have a black one on the doorbell or on my front door, so it won't be anything different. They didn't say anything about smoke detectors. No, they didn't. Software-wise or hardware-wise? Both. Both. Any ideas when the 5G will release? I'm not sure on any release date. Chantel's in chat. She says from snowy Canada. Yes. Let me see if I could show you guys a picture. We're supposed to get a pretty good snowstorm today. I need to go out. I need to buy. So, where's my NAS? Or no, not my NAS. Oh, it is snowing. Can I show these? I'll show you guys this one. Doesn't show my. Oh, it just shows the weather. Okay. So that's the backyard right now. I mean, it's not crazy, right? The girls are not going to be probably going in their catio too much today, but we're supposed to get about 10 centimeters of snow. Jay and I fly in the morning. So I'm off to do a job. The job that we are doing is going to be, I think I have a picture. Oh, this is a small picture. Oh, it's probably so far down. So this is going to be an on-site job. You're not going to see any of the running cables because we already did that previously. But you will see termination at the rack. Trying to find. Oh, here's part of it. This is a bit of the gear that we have. So you're going to see the termination at the rack. It's going to be 2 UDM Pros, 2 Pro Max PoE. This is for a house, mind you. We have 10 U7 Pro XGs, 13 power amps, 2 AI Precisions, 8 G5 PTZs, and then a bunch more of different cameras. What else do we have in there? Yeah, it's just going to be a lot of work. It's going to be a lot of work. UPSs, we didn't use Ubiquiti UPSs because we didn't have them at the time or they weren't released, or we would have. Because the person that we're installing it in their house, which they won't be shown just for privacy reasons, they want literally everything Ubiquiti. So when Superlink full lineup comes out, we'll probably end up going back down there and putting in Superlink for the house. The house is pretty big. It's about 11 or 12,000 square feet. Yeah. Oh, Discord, hold on. Oh, wow. Okay. So this where's the bone and joint? Let me see. Let's put those. So this was bone and joint before they cleaned up, which is insane, right? And they had like a mix and match of every gear, so they would have to SSH into different products. It just wasn't manageable, right? So they ended up ripping all of this out, and then it ended up looking like this, or I guess this more so. So yeah, it's a lot cleaner and it's more manageable. Now they don't need to go into the office if their internet connection's down, or to SSH into something. Oh, you should have said hi to me. You should have said hi to me. Lots of people were. It's all good. That's why I'm there. That's why I didn't film anything, because I just wanted to talk to people. It does get a little hectic at times just because, yeah, it just gets hectic because if people talk and they come up, what was it? It was last year. I literally went to the washroom and what did they say? Somebody's like, "Oh, can I get a picture of you?" I'm like, "Oh gosh." I'm like, "Let's step outside. We can't be in the bathroom taking pictures." But yeah, you should have said hi. If you come to the next one, definitely say hi. Not a bother at all. That is literally why I'm there. I think the specs look good. I don't know fully. They did talk about it a bit, but yeah. I'm a bit disappointed with the doorbell horizontal FOV, waiting on the G6 entry, but I'm not sure it will cover the full drive. I'm hoping that the light one is good for mine. It really depends where you position your cabling too. Like, my doorbell is right beside my door, and so it's not going to capture a lot of the brick on the right-hand side. It's going to be like a straight-up shot. So for me, that's perfect. Wasn't the UPS 200 when they released it? Is it not that anymore? I don't know. UPS. Yeah, it's 159. Maybe they came down. This isn't Canadian prices, though. I do have the 2U UPS that I am going to be doing a video on eventually. Just wait for that. It is in Paris house. No, he would have. His house is already done, and that would have been in Miami. I would have just stayed down there. Was there any mention? See, I don't know what I'm allowed to talk about or not. Because the alarm hub was already shown, like in pictures and stuff like that. Like, so the wired alarm hub was there. Yeah, no worries. Take care. Take care, Monty. Have a good one. I don't think Ubiquiti moved to Cat 7 RJ45 ports. Are you talking about for the like Ethernet keystones? The giveaway was a T-shirt and a UDB. A UDB. Right here. Pretty good giveaway, in my opinion. Maybe a lot of people didn't have it, so it's good to play with if you didn't have one already. The sticker I put onto my luggage, but then my luggage got cracked, so I'm probably gonna have to buy a new luggage bag. Where did I put this? Where's the other chat gone? Hear that? Well, ask your questions. We have been going almost an hour. You got any questions? Ask them. I'll stick around for a little bit longer. I do need to get packed and ready to go on my next trip. Okay, so they were broken into. Speaking on video wise, like what's going to be coming out. So if I get enough time today, which I probably not going to, I was going to do a video on the new updates for like Unified Talk, Unified Design Center, and then I think a Unify OS version came out. If I get time, I'll post that. It will come out sometime this week. I would say 20% chance of me doing that. If I'm being honest, the next video will be this on-site job that we're doing this week. So that will be a little bit later. There probably won't be much of a video this week. Maybe I'll do a live stream while I'm away. It's just we're traveling all month. So when I get back from this week, I'll end up doing the doorbell Lite. And then I got to catch up on every other video. Then we're in St. Lucia. So St. Lucia video doorbell Lite will come out while I'm in St. Lucia, just so something comes out that week. May do a live stream from there on my phone or something like that. I just got to, once November's done, we could get back to normal release schedules and hopefully more, because I want to do at least 2 videos a week again. 2 videos and 1 live stream a week, but that will be after November. Then again, we are going away in December too, so we'll see. Maybe that will be the new year. You just bought one of the sectors. Oh, nice. I have a sector here, but I haven't been able to use it. Do you think Bitfully will ever support Wi-Fi Man as WAN? I don't even know what Bitfully is, to be honest with you. Richard, I wouldn't start migrating from Unified Talk. No. That's not what I'm saying. I'm kind of saying the opposite of that. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with mine right now. I don't have a use case for it. Yeah, it's kind of like that. I didn't have a use case either. That's where Jacob, he had a use case because he does like this big Christmas display, and some of these little boxes need Wi-Fi connectivity, so he's just tying into it. It works great. No problem, Colin. Thanks for coming by. I can't share any insight about the upcoming 5G devices, and I don't know a lot about them, to be honest with you, so I wouldn't be able to be much help. But I am going to get out of here. I got to do some packing. I got to do my laundry. There may be a video this week. There may not be. I'll keep people posted on X as well as in the community page on my YouTube channel. There may be some YouTube shorts coming out though from the install that we're doing. I'm really looking forward to it. It's gonna be a fun time. It's gonna be a lot of work over a couple days, but it will be worth it in the end. I'm sure of it. So everybody, have a great rest of your Sunday, and we will talk later. And make sure to hit the like button. I'm gonna answer this one last question. Have you done any large deployments? Yes, we did a remotely a place in Texas, an auto park. It had about 80 phones. Would you be able to say they have more things shared soon at this event? I would say you're going to see a couple things maybe this year, and then the rest is going to be next year. But everybody, take care. See ya. Bye-bye.